Oscar Piastri has conceded that his turn 4 lunge, where he locked up and nearly collected his teammate Lando Norris, was pushing the limits of the so-called papaya rules. Piastri was told on team radio after the near miss that he couldn't do that again, something he thinks was absolutely fair as he nearly took both McLarens out of the race. Well, thank you for being with us again here on the GP Fans channel. If you're new, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the like button as well. If you like content like this, it helps out our channel quite a lot. Piastri and Norris battled all afternoon long at the Red Bull Ring, Piastri even taking the lead for one corner before his teammate took it back. The McLaren drivers never made contact and kept it clean and civil, except for one Piastri lunge at turn 4 that nearly ended in tears. Right after it happened, Piastri's race engineer said on team radio that it was too marginal and that he can't do that again, which the Aussie took on the chin after the race. Quote, "It was a good battle, a bit on the edge at times and probably pushed the limits a bit far, but it was a good race. That's what we're here to do, try and race each other and try and fight for wins. I thought the team radio call, was a fair comment. Locking up and missing the back of your teammate by not a lot is certainly pushing the boundaries. So, even if I hadn't been told anything, I didn't think it was a wise decision to try that one again. So, a fair comment." Mercedes rookie Kimi Antonelli has received a 3-place grid penalty for this weekend's British Grand Prix following his lap 1 collision with Max Verstappen. Both Antonelli and Verstappen's races were over after just 3 corners, and the Italian teenager has taken full responsibility for the accident. After scoring his first F1 podium last race in Canada, Antonelli struggled to replicate that form in Spielberg, qualifying in P9. In the run-up to the hill to the tight hairpin at turn 3, he lost control of his Mercedes, wiping out Max Verstappen in the process. There were no hard feelings from Verstappen afterwards, saying these things happen on lap 1, and speaking to Sky Sports F1, Antonelli explained his side of the story. Quote, "I locked the rear and then lost the car and then had to avoid Lawson. Then it was too late because I was arriving just too quick. I started to lock the front and instead of decelerating, I was accelerating. The car was just taking speed and the crash was inevitable. I just feel super sorry to the team and to Max, of course, because obviously he was just a passenger. Of course, it's a big mistake." The Austrian Grand Prix saw Lando Norris back on top and Max Verstappen DNF after just 3 corners, all of which has big implications on the driver standings. Let's have a look at it now then, as nearly every driver has at least 1 point scoring finish now in this year. Oscar Piastri has seen his championship lead to Lando Norris shrink to 15 points heading into the British Grand Prix. The big loser of the weekend is Max Verstappen, who stays on 155 points following his DNF and is now 61 points off top. George Russell is 9 points behind the Dutchman now, with the 2 Ferraris firmly in 5th and 6th. Nico Hülkenberg is back in the top 10 after finishing 9th in Austria, while Fernando Alonso is now level pegging with Lance Stroll, both Aston drivers being on just 14 points. Liam Lawson now has 12 points after a career-high P6, and congratulations to Gabriel Bortoleto on his first ever points finish, the Brazilian now being in 19th. Franco Colapinto is the only active driver yet to score a point in 2025. That's it for this video. I'll be back later today with another one, so hopefully see you then. But either way, thank you so much for watching, and peace.